Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be using the NYX Ultimate Edit palette in the shade Phoenix. I have only really used this palette a couple times, so I wanted to play with the colors and create an eyeshadow look. So this is the look that I came up with today. And I'm going to kind of show you guys how to guide the brighter tones along the crease without getting too far up on the brow bone. So we will be kind of tailoring this towards deep set eyes. So if you guys would like to see how I created this look, then let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow primer. This is intensifying, long-lasting, non-creasing, and universal shade. So it's just like a clear primer that kind of just reminds me of those. Actually, it's not clear. It's like whitish, but it goes on clear, and it just like feels like those primers that kind of smooth over your pores and just have like a powder-like finish to them, if that makes sense. It definitely held in my shadow longer the first time that I used it. Just made the shadows go on really smooth, very affordable, and just makes the lids nice and soft and smooth for an eyeshadow application. So I'm gonna go in with the deepest shade with this like kind of a plum matte purpley tone, and just this brush from my Jaclyn Hill JH40. It is small and precise, so I'm gonna use this just above the crease and just kind of etch that out. I'm going to lift my eye to give a nice flatter surface. Helps with the skin that is getting a little bit looser. Just kind of drawn out the shape of my crease, and you can hold your brush in the vertical, like in a vertical way, and just this part of your brush will kind of rest on your eyelid, and you can just kind of tap that dark color along the crease. So it's not too far up on the brow bone, because sometimes when you have a bigger brow bone and you get into brighter colors and cooler tones, it just ends up looking really messy and just powdery. So I'm just following along almost to my nose, the line, so you're getting that little pop of the purpley tone without it being too like chaotic and too much. Just this stippling motion is really kind of blending out the color really nicely along the crease line. Just kind of turn my head to the side to see. It gives you a better idea of how I'm holding the brush. Now I'm going to go in with the red and the same brush and the same motion over that crease. So we're just going to get a little pop of red in there too. As you can see, I'm just kind of patting it along, holding the brush vertically, and going slightly above that purple tone. Now I'm going to take my fluffier brush from Mud Makeup. This is a 800S brush, and it's just a little bit dense and more dome-like, bigger than the Jaclyn Hill. I'm going to go into this peachy tone right here. And it does have some shimmer and iridescence in it. It's not flat. I'm going to pop that on the lid. I'm going to hold the eye a little bit taut. That'll just help with the application. Up into the crease with this color. Now I'm going to use my finger and go in with the brighter peach tone, which has a little bit more of foiledness to it. And I'm just going to pat that in the center of my lid. That's just going to bring the light to the middle of the eye a little bit better. Make the eyes pop a little bit more awake, a little bit more open. I just intensified the red and the purple a little bit more, just to give a little bit more contrast to that peachy tone. I'm going to take this pointed brush from Beaky Beauty Blender brush set, and I'm going to go into this grayish tone. It's like a gunmetal gray, and there is a little bit of foiledness to it. It's not super matte. I'm just going to go under the eye, under the lash line with it. I just took some bronzer and a big fluffy brush and went along my brow bone just to kind of soften the line of purple, and it just kind of blends with the eye a little better instead of it being really stark on top. So I'm just going to do that on this side too. It also just kind of plays nicely with the coral peachy color. So I put on some liquid liner, I put on some white eyeliner in my lower water lash line, and this is the final look. I love the way it came out. I love the peachy and the purple tones together. They just complement each other so well, especially with the blue eyes, and just kind of, this is a great way of placing eyeshadow for deep set eyes, like bright colors that you don't want to look too messy up on the brow bone. So just doing that tighter placement along the crease line will give you a smoother finish. And I really think that the Essence eyeshadow primer helps with the vibrancy and just the blending of the eyeshadows. So yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again soon.